Jesse, we're both going to see our new apartment. We haven't seen it yet.
We haven't seen our new apartment because Kiana, our lovely assistant, moved everything in while we were away. We're still in the same building, it's just on a different floor.
Yeah,
so we're gonna see all the new furniture, all the new things, wallpaper.
Jesse designed it, but she hasn't seen it yet. Motherfuckers. Look at the wallpaper, dude. Look at that.
It looks so good. Look at the Radio City.
Oh, that looks sick. The bar stools are sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in?
Babe, look at this.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Is it meant to die?
Yeah. Go walk over there. Go walk over there. Go. Wait, it's supposed to open on its own. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Yo, this is sick.
Oh my
Yes. Oh, this is where the girls are gonna sleep.
Oh boy.
Here's my office. And yours. Great pictures.
I think what people are missing from this like no influencer sign controversy is that the influencers who have spoken out about this, A, haven't spoken out about anything else, but B, which I think is more important, is that they don't speak about their inherent privilege. And I don't know why, because it's so easy. I'll say it with my full chest that the reason I've been able to pursue influencing full time is because I'm grateful enough to have a husband that works his ass off. And I think if I was still working a corporate job, I wouldn't have the energy or bandwidth to come home and make cute and fun videos. I think that is like the disconnect between like the mass audience and influencers, and sometimes contributes to this influencer fatigue. Just acknowledge that you maybe have been in a privileged place to even get to this career. Sometimes influencers don't want to acknowledge that part of it because it might negate the fact that they also work their ass off. I think both things can be true. And I think Paige Lorenz, she was on a podcast recently and she talked about where both her parents were physicians, but you know, she didn't have any connections to the industry. But I'm saying that like one sentence of like, you know, I do acknowledge that I come from a higher socioeconomic status. I personally think it would go a long way in bridging more of a connection to like more diverse audiences. Kind of gives like Kendall Jenner when she was like, you know, I used to leave the last name off my modeling cards. Like, bitch, well, shut the fuck up. We all know you're Kendall Jenner. You know what I mean? And it contributes to that like tone deafness with influencer culture. I am so grateful and so lucky to be able to pursue a career in this, and I hope that other people will like acknowledge that part of it too. And yeah, those are just my 2 cents. I think what people
Now I see why the turtle mother-in-law was so concerned. Akaash and his wife had to move into a smaller apartment. So it's in the same building, she said. It's obviously floors lower. You can tell by the perspective because she does videos in the old apartment and they were higher up. And you can tell it's a lot, well, I don't know if a lot smaller, but smaller and cheaper though. And look, and it looks gaudy, but. And then they are walking around. Yeah. That living room a lot smaller. Those dogs are not going to like it. Imagine the cleaning crew they had to hire to get the smell out of the last apartment, too. Whoever owns this building is probably like, how many goddamn apartments in this building are these people going to stinkify? I think the bathroom's a lot smaller, too. I got a laundry. He's happy. That's not a laundry room. That's a closet with a washer and dryer in it. I bet you had a laundry room before. And look at her showing off Akaash's YouTube plaque as if it was hers. Speaking of which, and then she drops that video about influencers having privilege. What is she talking about? First and foremost, you're not an influencer. You're never going to be an influencer. Never going to happen. But like, a lot of them don't have privilege, just the ones you follow and want to be like. But she's like, I work hard and I do all this. By the way, that half that video was a Kiss Akaash's ass video, in which she's had to do a lot of lately ever since, they now had to move into a smaller apartment. Because I went through the numbers in the last video I made about these two. When the mother-in-law, they tried getting her a bag, and the mother-in-law flipped out, and she thought Akaash was going bankrupt. Obviously, she knows they had to move. And the spending continues, especially from his dummy wife over here, who's trying to be an influencer, but like I said, is spending money on it. She makes no money, but she spends money. It costs money to go to shops and buy $5,000 bags to make a video that gets 1,000 views on TikTok. So, but no money is being made or generated. And this dummy is acting like she's going to be an influencer, but she's been having to kiss Akaash's ass because of what she cost him. She made him quit his podcast that generated $650,000 a year on Patreon only. Then, never mind YouTube ad revenue, never mind sponsorships, then never mind the tickets that get sold because you're on that podcast. They had to take a major hit financially, and now, look, you can only do that. Everything's great. I made the right decision, because no one can ever admit they made the wrong decision. God forbid anyone ever be fucking honest, especially like in the world of these people. But soon Akaash is gonna be in a fucking storage unit in Texas with shop. Still going on, everything's great, I just had to pawn everything, and, something tells me if you ever go to that house 6 months from now, those dogs are going to be missing, and it's going to smell like they might have been cooked or something. I don't know. Then, no, they don't eat those people, right? No, those are the other ones. I don't know. Dogs might be sacred to them. I don't know. But still, a downgrade. It has begun. Akaash, you messed up. Now you're having to downgrade because of her. Oof. This is a sad state of affairs. But, yeah, Akaash deserves it. He went along with it. He encouraged it. Quit his podcast. Unfollowed Andrew. Now he's downgrading apartments. Damn. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.